quick mage guide because I keep seeing people build this wrong. I did it too, so no judgment. Let's just fix it for everybody who's confused. Mage's main stat is intelligence. You want to stack that as much as you can. Where people mess up is the second stat. A lot of us stacked courage early. I did. It's just a bait. You kind of got to re-roll when you can. Build up some gold. You probably won't do as much damage until you can re-roll. What you actually want is willpower. Willpower boosts you in through your buffs. It also boosts your spell crit through another buff. Mine are quite low right now because I've got more stats in courage than willpower. I also have some pieces that have courage that I have replacements sitting in my bank ready to go when I can get them to +10 to replace and then respec into willpower. Why willpower is huge. Crit chance is literally spell crit divided by monster level. Dungeon mobs cap at level 30. So 1300 spell crit, which is close to what I have now, divided by 30, which is the level of the mob, is about 43% crit, right? So I won't crit the dungeon mobs 100% of the time unless I pop my boon. And then I'll get like, what is that? 80%, something like that. That's not even 100%. So I would really like to cap this out at 3,000, which is why we get our willpower instead of courage. But I missed the ball, got baited into courage because I read these. It says int courage. Don't do that early. You'll waste a lot of gold. The nice part is you don't have to dump too much into spell crit at all because, again, Boon of Clairvoyance increases your spell crit based on your will. So if you have enough will, then you can just, put points into willpower and intelligence and not so much spell critical because you can also get gear that helps your spell crit as well. Not by much, but, including the willpower, it helps. So for gear, keep it simple. Your priority is intelligence, then you want to go into willpower, and then you want to get spell crit. If you can't get spell crit, get in willpower, courage, or just anything to kind of in willpower and then anything to replace it. Like this one I have this one I have armor because it's a piece or weapon value because it's a piece I need to replace eventually. Get spell crit on it if I can. For your rotation, it's pretty simple. For your PvE rotation, when you're going up against bosses or just mobs you want to get down quickly, what you want to do, you start off by popping Boon of Clairvoyance and then pop Warmth. And then after you pop these two, you'll ignite because if you ignite, you can read it there. It says the target takes 8% increased fire damage. And then while ignite is on them, you want to quickly get Inferno out and you'll get a big crit. Sometimes it'll get resisted, kind of sucks. But other than that, it's pretty big damage. I've hit 11.4k. I've heard of people hitting 12k and above. After these two, after your buffs and your Inferno are on cooldown, you just rotate your fire abilities. Well, if these are on cooldown, pop in Chains of Ice. You can't really use Ice Shard on bosses because they're unstoppable, and this is a CC. It'll just be blacked out. If you press it, it's just downtime. It'll say invalid target. But yeah, you just keep rotating your Ignite, Fireball, and Scorch. Keep Ignite up, Fireball, and Scorch. Put Chains of Ice on them if these two are on cooldown, and then when your buffs are up, do the same thing again. Pop your Boon of Clairvoyance, Warmth, into Ignite, into Inferno, and then just rotate your abilities. Because Inferno hits like a truck. PvP is the same idea, but more reactive. You will get interrupted. You will have people that pop immunes. You just want to react to how they're playing, CC them, adapt, use the tools you have to outplay them pretty much. They'll be doing the same to you. That's basically it. If this saved you from stacking courage, leave a like. I'll drop more Dreadmyst stuff as I figure things out. Have a good one.